Are you willing to do for a couple of years, for a few years, for several years if necessary, what most people won't do so that you can live the rest of your life like most people cannot? Today, right this very minute, as we speak, I should be sitting in the Bahamas. But instead, I'm sitting here in my car, about to walk into the office of the school that we are building. Why am I doing this? Well, let me backtrack a little bit. I had the opportunity this week to go on a 5-day trip to the Bahamas, to the most beautiful, luxurious, best resort in all of the Bahamas, and make up for the fact that I didn't get to take my annual vacation to Mexico this summer. Now, I am not saying this for you to feel sorry for me, and I am certainly not saying it to brag or boast, but I'm sharing this to prove a point. Annual vacations, actually quarterly vacations, quarterly getaways or staycations are very, very important to me, to my level of focus and my level of power that I choose to play at all year round. So I very strategically, for those of you that have been with me for any amount of time, you know that once a quarter, I strategically and purposefully unplug so that I can play at 200, 300, 1,000% for the rest of the year. And as fate would have it, it didn't work out this summer. We had a lot of things going with our school mission. You know, we are on a mission to radically revolutionize the world's educational system. We've got our first pilot school up and running. We're starting our 4th year. This is our first full week of school for the year. And because of all of the massive enhancements and changes that we made to the school over the summer with replacing the staff, bringing in a new leadership team, training new faculty, etc., it just did not work out as much as I would have loved to be able to leave and unplug for a week this summer. It just didn't work out. And then I had the invitation to whisk away to the Bahamas this week at the very last minute. Like I said, all expenses paid, beautiful, beautiful resort, the best on the island. And I'm still here. Why? Why didn't I take that opportunity? Let me tell you, it was so hard not to take that invitation. But the reason I didn't is the same reason that many of you are grinding away right now, which is short-term sacrifice for long-term gain. Short-term sacrifice for long-term gain. So how much do you believe in the mission that you're building? How much do you believe in the dream that you are creating? And what is the price that you are willing to pay to make that dream become a reality? You see, this is one of the lesser known themes of what it takes to really live life as a champion. Are you willing to do for a couple of years, for a few years, for several years if necessary, what most people won't do so that you can live the rest of your life like most people cannot? If you're willing to do for a little while what most people will not, you can live the rest of your life in a way that most people cannot. That's what I'm talking about when I say short-term sacrifice for long-term gain. And this is a price tag that most people are not willing to pay. So you've got to ask yourself, how bad do you want it? What is the price tag of your dream? You know, it's been said that you can have anything you want in life if you're willing to work hard enough and pay the price. And it's times like this when I would rather be in the Bahamas. I would rather be on the beach. I can envision myself with a fruity drink in my hand, hearing the ocean. But I'm not. And I don't need anybody feeling sorry for me. I'm certainly not feeling sorry for myself, but I'm reminding myself every single day. I do not have to do this forever, but I do have to do it today. See, if I really want what it is that I say that I want, then I have to be willing to make those unpopular choices so that I can show up and put in the time on the front end so that I can reap the reward on the back end. And this is true whether it's family goal, whether it's a financial goal, whether it is a career goal, whether it is a philanthropic goal like mine is right now. Doesn't matter what the specific goal is, but the theme and the mentality and the payoff versus reward, after you put in all of the work, all of those things apply regardless of what it is, the specific goal that you're working toward. And I first learned this lesson, 15, 18 years ago when I was working toward my first massive goal in my career as an entrepreneur. And someone gave this phrase to me. They said, I do not have to do this forever, but I do have to do it today. You do not have to do this forever, but you do have to do it today. Now, does anybody make me do this? Do I have to do it? No, it's a have to that I'm choosing, right? Because if I really want what I say that I want, then I do have to do this right now. So I do not have to do this forever, but I am choosing to do it today. I am choosing to do it right now. So I want to ask you, what is the price tag of your dream? And what are the things that you must choose to do today that you won't have to do forever? Once you've put in the time, remember, this is such an important law of human nature in regard to entrepreneurship and to creating your dream life, which is that you either play now and pay later, or you pay now and you play later. And always, the play later comes in a much bigger fashion. Because usually if we're like, I want to play now, it just means that we're giving in. We're taking shortcuts. We're being a little bit lazy with ourselves. But if we will suck it up, if we will put those boundaries in place and we will get very, very clear on the price of our dream, on the work that it will take to get there, then the payoff and the play later will come in exponential ways that you cannot even begin to imagine. So I am crystal clear right now why I am sitting outside in my car getting ready to walk into the school, and I'm doing it happily and with gladness of heart because I know what's coming. I know the stakes. I know what's at hand. I know what's waiting. If I'm willing to just push hard for a little while, the reward will be epic. So I do not have to do this forever, but I am choosing to do it today. How about you, my friend? I'd love to hear, what is the work that you have to do in order to get the dream that you insist on? What does it look like for you? I'd love to hear all about it. Bye for now.